Previously, me and the Raidmeister General got to 1773 MMR with no mechanics, including starting the series off with a 45 win streak into Mid Grand Champ 2. Since then, I did a solo 2v2 series showing the effectiveness of the pacifist system that I developed whilst using no mechanics, and hit Mid Grand Champ 2. Raid also did a no mechanics road to SSL 1v1 on this channel, and he lost to only 2 players. In this series, we're trying to show what you can do if you add in a little mechanics and really try to push it to the stratosphere. Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are here with the legendary Preceps. How you doing, Preceps?
I'm good.
So if you don't know who Preceps is, SSL in 1s and 2s?
Yep.
Currently, or was like, I know that's you definitely peaked easily there, but are you currently those sort of ranks as well?
I just started playing 2s again and a little bit of 1s. I think I have 5 games in 1s right now, so only GC3 in 1s. only
GC3 in 1s. You know, that's actually becoming my ultimate goal now. I want SSL in 1s. Yeah, I think it's the ultimate skill, man. And so, a little bit about Preceps. Obviously, we know SSL in 1s, 2s. It freeze as well, or?
I've just never really played it.
You just don't like, you're like me, I just don't like freeze. Well, I like really freeze, I like the idea of freeze, but it never, you know, the expectation versus reality.
Yeah. I'll play with someone if they're like high up, so then I could get in the nice lobbies, but apart from that, no.
Yeah, that's fair. So, Preceps does the 1v1 portion of the pacifist system, so it takes a whole session, teaching all of his one sneaky tricks, and you've got some tricks I've never seen before, like your signature snake charmer move, and also joining us in the defensive seminar, which we're super pumped about, which will be December the 3rd, Sunday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. GMT. So super looking forward to that. And Raid, unfortunately, out of action at the moment. His PC just broke last night, so we haven't actually been able to play for a while because of like he's been going out and then I've been going out, which is hard to sync. Even though we've got like one day a week that we were designed to like play together, we're both just so like busy at the awkward times.
Not flipping on kickoff, so I'll remember that.
It's fine, he's overdone it, as they often will. Good demo though, but he's low on boost because I took it, so it's only Clutch Master to deal with. Great delay from them, and it's really strong 50. I'm actually going to take control and move it to the side on their 15, grab this mid boost, he wants it. I'm actually going to go all the way to the back boost here. So Clutch Master has nothing. I think both of them are low. Nice try on the hesitation. There's actually a moment of space here, so I'm going to move into it and sort of use my presence here. I'm thinking about a pivot, and there it is. Trying to fly out the way.
Yeah.
Wasn't really like the best kind of pivot there.
In.
Yeah, I'm just going to bump him out of the way for you. I should have backed off quicker.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's going to challenge early.
Nice and simple. I'm going to pick this up a second then, and look for the demo. I'm behind you. Great hover again. Pick this up with a shot. That should be a goal. My bad. He's literally in no man's land there, and I fluffed it. But again here, all I'm actually going to do is fake. I've got his respect, and now I can take that 50 over the top, and I'm looking to bump his teammate, give Preceps some time here.
Trying to delay the touch.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, I bumped him again.
You bumped him into me.
I did. Oh, not that again. Oh, dude. That's fine. The overcommits there.
We can go here. One's tripped.
Oh, okay. Damn, that was an awkward roll. It's fine, I'll let him reload, doesn't really matter. I'm with you.
Okay.
Got him. Time to sweep out the way. Beautiful, well played. Yeah, a bit of confusion, that's on my end, but well played. Really good, and that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I saw the awkward roll up on the wall there.
Yeah. They say, what a game. They took it from that. Bro, that's how we play. That's how we play where I'm from the mean streets of England, my friend.
Yeah. Now we're in their head though, so it's
yeah, that's what you love. So more demos really, but better not overcommit for the demos. There we go. It's off. That's unfortunate.
That's quite awkward.
Yeah, it was an awkward one. Difficult to know if it was going up or down. A good pass off from them. I probably should have stayed on the back. I should have stayed on the backboard there. My only hesitation was if he took time, but yeah, I should have stayed on the backboard. Just gonna wait for this clear away here. Great kick off. I'll actually tap that back to you. Oh, this terrible touch. Oh no.
Oh, what is that?
A lot of central 50s here. Luckily, they're diving in as last man, and that's a little lesson for everyone. Don't dive in as last man. You know, so many times people will think they've got these open nets and just send themselves in. And if you don't get it, it's an open net for the other team. Not worth it. It really isn't worth it. If you just play a fundamental high percentage game, you should win the majority of your games. Oh, perfect.
You have so much time. It's okay.
Yeah, no. I saw you sort of there, and I was like, actually. And then I looked, and I saw the other guy was at the side. And I was like, what the hell's going on right there? I was like, Jesus.
Complete trust in his teammate.
Too much trust. Again, last man. You know, obviously kickoffs is its whole situation. Is it your kickoffs are smashing these guys? Wow.
To be fair, this guy's not flipping, so.
Oh, is he not flipping?
No.
I thought we would just dominate the kickoffs. Right, I'm just going to build up down the middle, guy. But I'm slow because there's a 50 coming in. And I can actually allow Preceps to stay on that. And this is, beautiful. I'm up. There we go. Perfect play. So this is like something we often do when we play. You know, we play quite a bit. I suppose we do play quite a bit, don't we, actually?
Yeah.
As the games
230 games, apparently.
Me and you together?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Since I've installed this, tracker thing.
Dude, this tracker thing's amazing. You seem to know everything. The thing is, it should be just said, I feel like those games from this account might be majority from Freeze. Because we've been playing a lot of Freeze on stream. We're doing a little micro road to SSL. But obviously, you know, Preceps SSL in multiple game modes, but you've always sort of prioritized your fundamentals and just doing it the basic way, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, obviously now...
Easy to score.
Yeah, yeah. But obviously now I would say you are very mechanical as well. You've got the mechanics, but, you know, you really established yourself. And when I first met you, I think it was from, was it Lujo? Lulo? Was it from him?
On
the stream, he had the Battle of the Streams, and I think we played each other. And we played each other in a 1v1 back in the day, because we were the same rank. We might have been Grand Champ 1 in ones. I don't know if this could go back quite a bit. I don't know if you remember that. We're both Grand Champ 1 in ones, and you beat me. And it was like a really good, close game, but you just flick. Every time you flicked it, you hit like a perfect flick. And I was like, every time I was like, well, he can't get another one. And it was like, Jesus. At that point, I was like, well, this can't be luck anymore, because he's hit like 6 of them on me. So I think that was where I first really met you, and we played. And then from there, you really kept it going and sort of stuck by your guns. And you got to SSL in ones, and you did it in a very fundamental style, which was really cool to see from you know, my perspective. And that really gives hope, because that's one of my long-term goals, really, to get SSL in ones. I know it's gonna be probably the hardest goal, because you really got to get your kickoffs down. I'm gonna move forward onto this.
Yeah, one's so much to do with consistency. Even if you're like not like bad, but like if you're not mechanical, you can still like occasionally beat a really mechanical player just by being better, like just winning the kickoff, just like normal shots.
Because there's that guy, isn't there, who uses the Merc a lot, right? And he's like known as a no mechanical SSL in ones. He's like top 100. I can't remember his name. I want to say like Grey something. I feel like I want to say like Grey Skull, but that's He-Man. I don't know who it is, but yeah, he's a really good player. I just can't remember his name right now. So right here, you can just see we're just taking these sort of challenges. So what's happening is, our sort of gameplay and the way we play, we sort of do like a mixed pacifist system. Sometimes we go pure pacifist, but you'll see us rotating, and I think this is why people have misconstrued the system. There are rotations, but they are organic. So if Preceps or myself loses a 50 and the ball goes the other way and we're on 0 boost, we have to rotate. You can't not rotate in those situations. It just can't happen. And this is really where we're sort of talking more about roles, isn't it? First man and second man, and define your role. And it's actually really cool, because I've been on about this for a long time, and I know Raid, as yourself, we've all sort of been on about this for quite a while, and now you've got people like Squishy saying that there shouldn't be necessary rotations, you want more roles, and that was just from the other night. So it's good to see, and like I've said, people laugh at us now and disagree with what I'm saying, but give it 2 years if this game's still around, and you'll realise that rotations aren't the thing, because it's still from 2015. People are talking about rotations, and I just think it's a little bit old hat. And that's what you want to do again as first man. I'm sticking on the ball like glue, because if Preceps takes a 50 here, it's going to be harder for him to get a good 50, and his 50 will by default send him into the play, and by my 50, because I'm that first man moving back, will actually move me with the play. And there's a big difference.
Like 30 seconds ago, I could have took a 50, but like, what would be the point in it?
Yeah.
Like, I just wait 2 seconds. It's halfway. I don't need to. It's not going to go in my net, so I just wait for Dave to come back a little bit, just because it all got slightly ahead of him, but doesn't mean he's out of the play yet.
Well, I think that's one of the things you cover really well in the coaching that you do in the system when you do your ones masterclass, is that you really talk about coming from behind defending. You're behind defending, which is so true and often overlooked by everyone in this game, and that should be another one. Come on, speed. Oh yeah, there we go. Got a nice roll there. But yeah, a lot of people don't do that. And I love blocking, and we love funneling, and we've always been big on funneling here. I believe, as far as I'm aware, Raid was the first person I ever heard of mention funneling. I've still really not heard anyone mention it, unless they've, sort of took our ideas and renamed it and called it herding.
Level 3.
But because no one ever mentioned it before we did. But like that is something we're big on. But we do have the defending from behind, So keep that in mind. We're going to move into this. Speed flips are key, really, in ones and twos. I actually did a side flip there. It was meant to be an empty jump. There's opportunity to shoot as this guy comes in. And this is what I'm talking about with rotation. Now I have to use that momentum. I know Preceps is relatively safe, and I can actually steal their level 3. So if we were able to get a counter now, and there was no pressure to, but if we were, their back boost was gone. So it's always sort of like planning for those high situations. And again there, we're just going to jab. I'm looking intimidating to this guy right now. I'm just looking mean, and I'm thinking pivot here, Preceps if I can, sorry.
Okay.
We do want to hit a few pacifist pivots just to show people, I think, as well. I'm not going to force them again. We do want to just show people that, wow, the usefulness of those. I'll switch with you. And we're going to watch for the demo / the touch. They'll either demo you and then they realise they can't get it. They just make a weird touch. We're going to actually power slide, cut this player, and we're just going to single jump, take that 50. And just buy ourselves a bit of time and map space. That's so lucky. If that would have got off the ceiling, that's another one for the team. And we're going to jab that. And I jabbed that high. We've got the lead. We don't have to send ourselves any shots.
Oh.
That's fine. I think he's on boost. Oh, that's an unfortunate spawn. I'll take the 50 just to get rid of him and play it into space again, just so I can get the blanket going. Get a bump on him. He's survived extremely well. I will rotate here, Precept, my bad. Great moves from yourself. I'm building up down the middle. I'm watching Precepts, but I'm more so concerned with this last guy, and that's what I'm looking for. Missed the open net, my bad. But you can hopefully see the planning. You guys know I got the worst mechanics in the game, but hopefully you can see. And again, Precepts could take that absolutely fine, and you could have probably scored that, and you probably would have scored that. In fact, I should have let you take it. But it's like one of those things. Who cares? Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling, baby.
Straight to you.
Yeah,
like I planned.
I'm gonna jab that to move it forward. Look how open this net is. Wham! No. I should have just shot it. I was trying to get some height on that. I really wanted to nail. I wanted like a 120er,
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, the speed flip, backflip drop. Oh, sorry.
Bounce, man.
Oh, man. I've actually got to the corner. I'm just backing up. I've missed 3 open goals there, and I've took 1 from you.
They're both here, so
it should be like 6-0, but if you guys are better than me, which you will be, easily, Plus, look how much fun we're having. We're messing around. We're commentating what we're doing. But if you guys aren't, imagine how easy this is. That might be another one for the bad guys. Indeed. This was what born the system. This sort of, the players take low percentage shots towards your net, and if you wait deep in net, and your first man protects and forces bad hits, this is what really started the whole train going with this. So, yeah, good to see. I'll leave. Yep. So I can get that level 3. Beautiful Precept. Was that with the back of your car? Oh,
yep, planned it.
So pretty good first 2 games here. The last one we played, GG. What was that, like, I don't know, 6-1 or something? 5-1, 4-0 there. And it just comes from those fundamental plays. And you can see we're getting a lot of openings here because we're not extending ourselves. Have you got
what I'm doing is really just baiting the touch out for you. Just taking a 50, and usually because I want to lose it just goes straight to you. Yeah, it's just so powerful, man. And we do the same with Raid as well. Do you have any advice for people who are, let's just say, diamond to champ and they want to get grand champ? Do you have any specific tips that you feel would be really valuable for them? In ones or just twos? Let's do both, actually. I think that would be quite useful for people. In ones, I'd say it's more of like, you don't actually just don't do anything in defense, and then you should be fine, really. Most mistakes in GC, and that's how people get scored on all the time, is just constantly touching it when you don't need to. I do 1 touch there, I don't flip reset it to my other corner.
And look at that. Sorry, this is like I
don't need to do anything.
I just planned this, and I'm quite proud of this. But when I came here, see this guy goes onto the outside. One of the first things I ever said. Look at the grey belt video. Inside on your 50s. That's why. But sorry, Preceps, for interrupting that just because it was such a funny goal. So you just think less touches, just do the job and just don't mess around. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. You like really need to concentrate as well in ones. Like you don't really want to like play. Like having fun, I guess. Well, you can do it like that if you want to just like have fun, but if you want to rank up, you kind of just need to sit and concentrate, which is hard for people.
Do you know what?
Really think about what you're touching.
I'm so glad you've said that. If anyone just saw the replay analysis released on Sunday, it's tomorrow by the way, you'll notice that one of the biggest things I said and the biggest piece of advice is play less games but concentrate more. And I feel that really just goes into what you just said. So many people play on autopilot and they don't improve and they wonder why. Because you're not thinking. If you play 3 games a day, fully concentrating, like Precept says, you do that every day for 10 days, you've played 30 perfect games. That adds up.
I never really had like that many games in ones. Like, obviously I had like a couple hundred, like when I was really trying, but you don't really need many. Like that was just sessions of like maybe like maximum, like if I was playing a lot that day, would be 10 games at once.
Wow.
And that was a lot for me. Like I couldn't really concentrate after maybe like 7.
Yeah, I know the feeling as you know. I mean, I don't want to put a spoiler for what's coming in Christmas, but man, you play a lot of ones games. You feel like your eyes are bleeding. Too much concentration. I'm actually going to go up here, try and move that back into the level 3.
I'm not there.
That's fine. They've got nothing. That's why I took the level 3.
It's not coming.
Look how they've switched over to the same side, guys. You can see that from my perspective. That's a really interesting thing to note. Something players do. I got this. It's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Oh, sorry. It's really interesting to note that because players will just follow their teammate up the same side. And you saw there, we were just joking around with it. Oh, they're both up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Oh.
I love it. I love this game sometimes.
What was that? I was so confused. They both just flew out of nowhere. Yeah, they're both up so quick there. Do you know why that is, though, don't you?
Because I've conditioned them to.
Well, but also they've been told to play fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the opposites.
One of them going is okay, but.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I'll leave that for you.
Oh, I went all the way
that's
back
fine.
anyway.
I'll actually grab it then. He's used a lot of boost out of his corner. I'm just trying to contain in here. Just trying to contain.
He's went for a bump. I'm going to keep him in on that.
Perfect. I've got a 1v1 and I've got the advantage. Boom. I'm in the driving seat there. And this is where I always laugh when people's like, we've got a 50, you got to dive in as first man. I said, no, I'll just take it to the corner, match the energy, bring it back, quick flick, make them defend reactively. We've been proactive. Preceps has locked the other guy in. We're at a huge advantage. Don't always mean we're going to score, but we're putting the odds in our favour. And I'm dead.
Sometimes I don't even like it when people say like diving in's wrong because it's just not that simple as a game.
Yep.
Because like really that guy had one choice to dive in and he did it, which is like how he saved the ball. And it doesn't mean it's like wrong. Also, like you can't really use it as an excuse like, oh, why is this guy diving? If he keeps getting the ball from you and it's working, then why would he stop diving?
That's a really good point regarding ball chasers. People go, oh god, I didn't expect, and that's why they do it. But my sort of feeling on that, and I do agree, is that there's something's gone wrong if you're constantly getting beat by people diving to a certain extent. Yeah. Obviously, like if a very good diver and there's someone who's really good at 50s, they are a nightmare. And a smart dive, and that's actually really brought another area for us now. We can talk about challenging. I can take if you want.
Yeah.
Just gonna shoot. We can talk about challenging because you really do, if you get the opportunity and you're close enough, you want to challenge on their first touch before they actually get anything going. So that would be classed, I suppose, as diving. Yeah. But a lot of the time, like,
try to get that middle there.
That's fine. With us with the lead here, we don't need to take any risks. Like, we need to make them make the risks here, and we'll actually be fine. You can see here again, a lot of jumping, overactivity, and I just leave that for Preceps. Grab the boost as I curve round. Because, I've got to say, they've done a good job shooting from the side. Preceps on the backboard, looking at the perfect play from him. As you can see, Preceps there just kills it out. And that's what we're talking about, those dives into the corner. That's exactly, these are the dives you don't want to do, guys.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be misconstrued here. That's why I usually just give the blanket statement, don't dive. But you are right, Preceps. So first guy dives, he gets outplayed. Second guy dives, he gets outplayed. But it's only because Preceps is aware of that and he's got good vision. If you didn't, that could be really bad for you. You could get dunked and that could be game over. It's knowing when to dive. I do really believe that for development, you want to more on the side of not diving for development until you start to see things over and over and understand, well, actually, I could have gone there. You know what I mean? I've just been bumped off my jump. I got Gubba stopped. That's hilarious.
Sorry. You got so much time.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop it again. But the reason I did that real simple pop there, guys, wasn't because, again, I don't need to score. We don't need to score here, me and Preceps. We've got the win. Was actually to prevent, them being able to get anything off the dive. That's really bad from me. Put you under a lot of pressure there.
That's my bad.
But
I had a really bad touch.
We just need to make sure we kill this ball and play safe. If we can get possession, it might even be worth funneling that to the corner, but we're going to get the mid.
There you go.
I'm dead, but I did get the mid, so they got to take it back.
That's right.
10 seconds.
I don't want to dive in here. Like, this is like the...
They double it up.
Like, there's so much panicking just because there's 3 seconds left. I don't even really need to touch the ball.
Yeah, and also at the end there, both of them were on our side of the pitch. Sorry, on the right side of the pitch. So they created a strong side. So it was very easy to know where they can and can't put that. So I can just basically use a triangular system to block that shot. And of course, Preceps forced that by funneling them into the corner. Good set of games here, Preceps.
Yeah.
And that was a good challenge as well. But no, I really like what you said about the challenging. And
something I also missed in that game was, I don't think I've seen you talk about it yet, but I know you know about it, obviously, baiting the boost. Like that last goal that you said about the guy diving in.
Yes.
I baited the boost out for the Fenix, so just to draw him in even more, because he thinks like, oh, why is this guy being so slow? So I go behind the boost because like he wants to go through it and it's just slightly off. Like he thinks he's gonna get the boost and a challenge, but if I'm slightly just to the left of the boost, then he's gonna go straight past like behind me. So it's a free ball for me as long as I got the boost.
I love you mentioning that because that's actually that replay analysis on Sunday, guys. If you haven't checked that out, I really recommend checking it. GG's, my friend. Well played, Preceps, as always. And guys, check Preceps out.
Good luck with the grind.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm aging quick right now. Brilliant, mate. Awesome.